Ruben. Thanks, Chuck. We're joined by Ruben Jones, Aaron Scott, and head coach Ross Hodge from North Texas. Coach, before we get into questions, would you just give us an overview of the game?
You got to give Coach May and his team a ton of credit to come back off of last year's Final Four run and stay together, which very few teams do in this era of college basketball, and put personal agendas aside and get everybody's best shot throughout the whole year. And you got to give them a lot of credit, man. I think their championship experience and their experience together, again, they've been playing together for 3 years now, and I think that experience shines through, late in games. There's such a comfort level with everybody out there on the floor, and, they made a couple more plays than we did, but you got to give them credit on our end. I thought we fought really hard, not only tonight but all year long, and just super thankful for our team. Obviously, we fully intended on winning this game and playing tomorrow, but like we talked about in the locker room just now, the thing that you will miss the most, obviously you want to compete and you want to win at the highest level, which we all do, but really at this time of the year, you're just looking to try to find, one more day to watch film together, one more meal, one more film session. And I hate that we won't be able to do that, but I'm extremely grateful for our group, for sure.
Thank you, Coach. We'll open it up for questions in the room. Please raise your hand if you have a question. We'll get a microphone to you right here in the front row.
Yeah, Coach, it seemed like the difference in that game was the run that they made late. What did you see over the course of the last few minutes of the game that maybe helped them to pull away?
Yeah, I'd have to go back and watch it, to be honest, Brett. I thought, Ruben's fourth foul call was a big one. It had us chasing, and then his fifth one was on a bang-bang. And, again, he's our most experienced player, the all-time winningest player in the history of our program, so you certainly feel better when he's on the floor. But despite his absence, and I'd have to go back and kind of look at the film, I felt like we got some pretty good looks that just didn't go in. I thought Jason Edwards had a couple really clean looks from the top of the key, and it rattled in and out, and then, Aaron and Rob are both playing their tails off, and they run into each other and collide, and then it leads to a layup on the other end of the floor. And Davis made a tough basket on the baseline. And I thought we got the ball to some spots that we wanted to get it to and just couldn't get it to go down.
Right in front here.
I mean, Coach, you played 3 very close games with FAU this year. They came out on top each time. Just, what have they done to kind of get those wins down the stretch?
Made one more play than us.
Anyone else? All right, okay, right here in the front.
Ruben, what did you see late in that game? Do you think just their experience has paid off in these 3 games that you played against them late in the year?
Definitely. I mean, a lot of respect to them. They got a really good team, really good coach. I mean, they stay together better than any team I basically played in my career. They definitely a special team, but that experience and that togetherness, honestly, what put them over the edge every time.
Are you guys proud of what you accomplished this year? You guys had such a rough year with, you getting hurt, CJ got hurt, Bugs is out 5 games, and you battled all the way through to put up close to 20 wins. Do you feel like you guys did some positive things this year you can be proud of?
Definitely. I mean, every time anybody went down, I don't see nobody get with their head down. We just got the next man up mentality all year long. I mean, Simo got in the game a couple times. Tulsa, front of the post, getting steals, deflections. I mean, we deep, honestly, but we just didn't end it how we wanted to.
Yeah, and Aaron, for you, I mean, you went out the other day. You were able to come back today. What happened, and why were you able to come back today?
What you mean? Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday. You were able to come back today.
I was feeling better today. Wanted to be out there with my team. I know it's win or go home, and I didn't want to let my team down.
You just were sick the other day?
Yeah, stomach problems.
You had some stomach problems there?
Yeah.
But you're able to, to kind of get recovered to the point where you're able to play well today?
Yeah.
All right.
Right here in the front.
And then, Coach, you've completed your first season in the American. Just, what has the competition level been like, and what can you take from this season to take for, the foreseeable future in this conference?
Yeah, we felt extremely fortunate to be part of this league, and I think these guys can echo that statement. The games that we got to be a part of, on the stages that we got to be a part of, the venues and the other coaches and the other players. Like, really, really thankful that we were able to be a part of it, and. It was great competition at the highest level, and just happy to be, just thankful, really, really thankful. That's as disappointed as I am right now, and I am crushed. There's also just a deep appreciation for these guys, and really everything. Super thankful.
Anybody else? We have anybody on Zoom?
Sure, we can go to Dan Tortora, please.
Coach, obviously, clearly an emotional time, but reflecting on this squad and everyone that comprises this team that's fought so hard this season, just what it means to you to have the gentlemen that you have, including the one sitting next to you.
You said it several times. There's no words that I can even try to accurately portray how much Ruben Jones, obviously Aaron Scott, how much these guys mean to me personally. Mean a lot to me as a basketball coach. But on like just the personal level, their investment, their trust, like I said, I can't even put it into words. Just I'm internally grateful and forever in debt to these two guys to give me an opportunity in my first year to be successful. And if it wasn't for these two guys right here, I don't know how it would have turned out.
And to the student athletes, in response to this, just what Coach has meant to you as the leader and the navigator of this program.
It means everything. Before this year even started, me and Hodge was like this. It wasn't too much off the court. I wasn't going to him for everything on the court. He the first person I'm going to. The relationship just grew from my freshman year, and I wouldn't want to play with anybody else, play for anybody else. Don't regret nothing.
He means a lot to me. Before he even took the head coach, he told me he wanted me to be a part of the team, or he would have took the head coaching job. That means a lot to me. And, I don't take none of that stuff for granted.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. Guys, thank you.
Thank y'all.